Welcome back. The community needs your help changing the lives of animals. We're now joined by Kaylee Morton from the Humane Society of Dickson County and Miss Sandy Jones with the Dickson County Women's Club, along with a very special friend here. Very famous friend too, y'all. This is Apollo. Ladies, good morning. Thank you for being here.
Good morning.
Kaylee, remind us about Apollo's story, because I didn't even realize it had been that long since those troopers found him. So take us back a little bit.
So back in December, there was a bad rainstorm that had happened in Dickson County, and a tree had fallen on some power lines, and Dickson Electrical went out, and one of their employees was up working on the lines and spotted Apollo down in the creek bed. When THP came out, they went down and hoisted him out of the creek and brought him to us so we can get him the medical care he needed. He had a lot of nerve damage to his tip of his spine, causing him to pretty much be paralyzed from the back end down, and he had to relearn how to walk and have a lot of physical therapy for mobility support, and he was just finally medically cleared to be adopted.
Oh my gosh, this is so exciting, y'all. I don't know if you remember some of those images we saw of him. Initially, he was wet, he looked cold, he looked so slim. How hopeful were you all that he was going to completely recover and to make such an incredible recovery at that time?
There were times where he gave us some scare because he couldn't use his back legs, and we were unsure if he would ever get to the point where he would be able to. Wow. And luckily, he was a trooper through it all, and he has gained his mobility back, and he's happier than ever and stronger than ever.
And I'm glad you called him a trooper, too, because he's famous with the troopers. He was just over at THP on the way over here. He was kind enough to come say hi to us after making a stop with THP. But, Miss Sandy, these are the kinds of dogs that y'all are trying to support with the fundraiser that's coming up. So tell us a little bit more about that.
So we're an organization that's nonprofit. We've been in Dickson a long time. So this is our third annual Spring Expo vendor fair.
All right.
So we will have over 100 booths filled with amazing merchandise.
Oh my goodness.
For people that visit. So the entry fee is $2, but if anybody brings an item for a dog, a cat, dog food, cat food, whatever they would like, they get in free.
Wow.
So we're excited about that, and then we will use our proceeds to donate to the Humane Society to help them with their work.
Why do you think it's so important for you all to take this step and support the Humane Society and pets in the community in this way?
Yes, we dedicate our time to Dickson County and the surrounding area because of their need, and there's so many needs. So we focus on a particular organization every time we have an event.
So it's coming up March 22nd, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Dickson County High School. Kids 12 and under get in for free. And again, the donations benefit the Dickson County Humane Society. How important is it, Kaylee, for you all to have community events like this and to have this kind of support coming in for y'all?
If it wasn't for our community and the people and supporters coming together to support us, we wouldn't be able to care for the animals that we care for. It takes a village, and our community is part of our village to take care of the animals. And
you're able to have remarkable stories like Apollo's.
Yeah.
We love it. Ladies, thank you for being here. We appreciate it. Folks will have more information. You can learn more about this event and the Humane Society and Apollo. Just go to WKRN.com.